While YouTube is certainly a place full of cheerful and happy stuff, there's no doubt the platform has a dark side. Everything has one, even the moon. Okay, so YouTube's full of bad news.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you.
But could it get any worse? Unfortunately, yes. While there are community guidelines preventing sensitive content from being uploaded to the site, some of them do not get flagged and remain visible for public viewing, even at this very moment. Meanwhile, other videos aren't that alarming until you find out the context behind them. Get ready to be creeped out and terrified as we take a close look into YouTube's darkest channels. Just a word of advice: disturbing content coming up. You've been warned. Dan Seeley. Dan Seeley is an odd man. He roams around downtown LA, taking videos, saying his opinions. And boy, this guy's very opinionated. Just look at these titles. Well, these are what you see in his current channel. His other channel, which is no longer active, contains videos that are way more disturbing. This guy repeatedly stalks women around on camera and without consent.
I like you. I like you.
What are you doing?
I like you. I just saw you running. I like you.
When people laughed over his action, this was his response.
But it's what you should do to actually like try to get women, you know?
In his very first video, he rambled about how he kicked out his girlfriend when she went angry after being inappropriately touched by him.
Which I've done before. I've done the same thing before. But now it's more serious.
Just look at the description and you have an idea about how twisted and perverse this guy is. And if you think things couldn't get worse, you're mistaken. It's noticeable that Dan has something for young girls, underage girls. In one of his videos, he commented about his sexual desire for the girl in the video. The girl turned out to be a minor. Naturally, the girl's parents weren't amused and submitted the evidence to the FBI. In 2017, he got arrested for sexually harassing a minor and was registered as a sex offender. While his current channel doesn't contain videos of him chasing women, his life advice isn't exactly what I would call sensible. I couldn't help but wonder though, is Dan a pervert with a dangerous ideology or someone who has a mental illness? What do you think? Let us know in the comments section. Letter Smokes Me, also known as Dave, can be considered one of the legacy YouTubers with uploads as early as 2006. A quick look into his videos would tell you the obvious. Dave loves smoking. Heck, saying that he's a chain smoker wouldn't do him justice. However, think about this. In just 5 years from 2006 to 2011, he's racked up more than 200 videos. In one of his videos, he admitted he started smoking at a young age.
Started smoking at the age of 12. Have enjoyed every one of them.
And I'm telling you, he's done pretty ridiculous things with tobacco. At one time, he stuffed his nostrils and mouth with 4 cigars. He's even got a device for smoking multiple cigarettes at the same time. Based on the title of one of his videos, which I wouldn't even tell you, it seems like he's got a death wish. You see where this is going. In the description of one of his videos, Dave confirmed that he had undergone cancer surgery. And yet, he's still smoking like there's no tomorrow. That is, until video 195, which was the channel's last upload. Dave looked like he aged a lot, further accelerated by his condition. Eventually, one of the commenters confirmed that he's gone. On the one hand, Dave's channel is akin to a documentary of his life as a smoker. On the other hand, it's like a display of suicide in super slow motion, making it even more disturbing. It's just sad and ironic, thinking that the thing he's enjoying so much would eventually take away his life. Kelly Stapleton. At first glance, Kelly Stapleton's channel seems to be nothing but a record of a family's happy memories preserved online. The channel's first videos were about checking out Thomas the Train and Kelly's daughter Izzy playing with dolls. Nothing unusual seems to be going on until you read the description on one of the videos entitled "Mom and Daughter Dance Side by Side." It reads, "Mom and autistic daughter finally dance together," confirming Izzy's condition as someone with autism. They seem pretty cheerful though. However, Kelly's next upload took a dark turn. According to Kelly, Izzy hit her, pulled her hair, and threw Diet Coke and water around the kitchen. And evident in Kelly's screams, Izzy could go really violent. She even posted photos of her injuries on her blog the same day the video got uploaded. Based on the blog and her following videos, she and her family seemed to be doing what they could to overcome the predicament. In one of the videos, you'll see Kelly and Izzy praying together.
In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Good job, Izzy.
However, that video would be the channel's last upload. As it turns out, one's patience could only last long. A few months later, Kelly took her daughter camping, but it turned out to be a one-way trip. Kelly gave Izzy a sleep-inducing drug and lit 2 charcoal grills inside their van, intending to commit suicide by carbon monoxide poisoning. Thankfully, Kelly's husband Matt alerted the authorities, rescuing the mother and daughter from imminent death. Izzy is currently in the custody of his father, while Kelly is serving in prison for attempted murder. While Kelly's struggle with Izzy's condition was undoubtedly agonizing, it wasn't an excuse to kill her. Sadly, her channel is now a reminder of how dark things could get when all hope is lost. Fantastic Adventures. The Fantastic Adventures channel is now defunct, and for a good reason. The content itself wasn't really a cause for concern. To the casual eye, the channel was very wholesome. It featured 7 kids ranging from 3 to 15 years old doing skits. Meanwhile, Machel Hobson, their adopted mother, ran the show. A lot of kids love watching these things. After all, the wealthiest YouTuber of 2020, Ryan Kaji, is a kid who loves his toys. This kind of content makes sense from a money-making standpoint. Bringing us to the disturbing thing about Fantastic Adventures, which had more than 800,000 subscribers before it got terminated. Behind those happy smiles were a black hole full of darkness. On March 13, 2019, the authorities were alerted by Machel's biological daughter Megan, who reported that her mother had abused her adoptive siblings. Law enforcement conducted a welfare check at Machel's house, where they found 7 children deprived of food and drink. One of these children was found in a closet. Another kid downed 3 16-ounce bottles of water in 20 minutes out of thirst. All the children said that they were punished whenever they forgot their lines or refused to participate in the videos. The closet I've mentioned earlier turned out to be a green screen room that doubled as a prison where the kids were locked in darkness for days, devoid of food and bathroom. The children also said that they were pepper sprayed from head to toe and given ice baths. One of them reported that Machel would sometimes squeeze his genitals with her fingernails to the point of bleeding. Oh, the horror. YouTube eventually terminated the channel. Machel was charged with 29 charges of child abuse, to which she pleaded not guilty. However, she didn't manage to serve prison time or stand for trial because she died on November 12, 2019. What she did to the children was very infuriating and nothing short of horrendous. Was her death enough to atone for the trauma she caused to them? Let us know what you think via the comments section. Chris Lee Zhenhua. Last year, at the beginning of the ongoing pandemic, the virus was still in the city of Wuhan in China. However, the Chinese government is notorious for censorship, and at that time, getting reliable news about the gravity of the situation was nothing short of difficult. Enter Li Zhenhua, a journalist turned vlogger. He resigned from his post in the state-controlled China Central Television to pursue the truth behind a virus that turned the world upside down. Li sneaked into Wuhan and took videos of his experiences inside the city. He posted the videos in a YouTube channel called Chris Lee, as well as in other platforms in China. In Lee's own words, the local media can only report the good news about the patient's recovery and so on. Of course, it remains uncertain whether that's true because this is just what I heard from my friends. Basically, he was going around Wuhan, interviewing people about their current situation. In one of his videos, he visited a grocery store and found out how the goods are getting expensive. In another video, Lee visited a community in Wuhan which was said to have not yet received proper treatment. This, my friend, is first-hand information, crucial but also very dangerous.
那你介绍介绍这个怎么样？并没有别的人来协助你们做任何事情。 连基本的卫生呐什么都做不好，更别说消毒。别人小区百货厅本来就重灾区，别人都拿那个大炮一样的那种喷那种白色的烟雾，我们这什么都没有，这么长时间了，这后面是不是社区的来人了？那您去采访。
In his video titled SOS, he was chased by an unmarked car whose occupants had told him to stop.
我现在开得很快，现在他们在追我，他们一定是想隔离我，向各位求助。
After that video, he did a 3-hour live stream in his room where the police knocked at the door numerous times. In the end, he opened the door and got taken to a police station, but he had a few words before he surrendered.
你们的执行命令，但是我也很同情你们，因为当你们在无条件的、无理由的支持着这样残酷的命令和执行这样的命令的时候，终有一天，这种残酷的命令将会降临在你的头上。
After the video, he went silent, sparking rumors that the Chinese government probably killed him. 2 months after his last video, he posted an update. According to him, he was interrogated, sent into quarantine, and was treated well.
我现在被转移到另外的地方隔离了，从武汉的一个隔离点，现在转到了我老家的一个。
However, compared to last time, he's now speaking in a different tone.
愿天佑华夏，愿世界人民团结。
Also, unlike his previous videos, this one appears to be scripted.
人心为微，道心为微，为精为一，允直绝中。
What happened between those 2 months that made Lee switch sides? Only Lee and a handful of people would know. Are these channels dark enough for you? Do you think other channels deserve to be on the list as well? Share your thoughts by commenting down below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications to get front row seats to watch Canon's mind-blowing videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.